walk up. That's fast. I think my product is finally here. It is. Oh wait, I got two. Okay. All right. Should be what's in this one. So finally, after almost a week wait, I have it. Ordered this thing last Tuesday. A ton of people got them right away. But in this package is the new Wyze Lock Bolt. Currently, which is April of 2022, this is a $70 fingerprint deadbolt. And one of the good things about it is it actually does not connect to Wi-Fi. It only uses Bluetooth with your phone for the initial setup, and then after that, the lock remembers your numbers, the lock remembers your fingerprints and any other fingerprints you set up, and it's not connected to Wi-Fi where that it's more hackable. So I ordered this the first day it came out, super excited for another Wyze product. So of course, we're gonna go through the full unboxing and unbox everything, and then we're gonna go put this on our main door because I just wanna be able to touch my fingerprint and walk in. So click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. And now let's check out the Wyze Lock Bolt. Finally, a Wyze Lock Bolt. So fingerprint plus keypad, deadbolt replacement plus Bluetooth. And so you can see that's kind of what you'd see on the inside. This is what you'd see on the outside where you type in your pin or touch your finger. The top just says Wyze Lock In. The bottom, model numbers, FCC, etc. The side, fast fingerprint unlocking is supposed to be under a half of a second. Auto lock, anti-peep keypad, emergency USB charging, easy in-app management, access history, IPX5 weatherproof, compatible with most doors. And then over here, Wyze Lock Bolt, fingerprint keypad, interior assembly, mounting parts, 4 AA batteries, and quick start guide. Glad it comes with those batteries. Lock and unlock with one touch. Man, I cannot wait for this. Let's cut this and open it on up. A sticker. I buy a lot of things just for the stickers. I'm joking. You made a wise choice. We want to take a moment to say thank you for promising to make technology awesome like you and some other products they have you may want. Quick start guide. Looks like oh yeah. That's a start guide for you, all right. Oh, and then the mounts in case you have to drill a hole for your lock to work. Luckily, I will not need this. Look at that, good job, Wyze. Duracell batteries. Most companies cut all the corners here and give you the cheapest batteries. Glad to see Duracells in here. What is this? So this is some of the lock parts. Very nice. And ooh. Here is the main keypad. Look at that. I love that silver right there at it. Very nice. And this is the emergency USB-C port. Not entirely certain how that works. My guess would be you could like hopefully plug your phone in to this to give it a boost. I don't fully know. All right, so that's the main part with the buttons. The buttons feel very nice. Lock, unlock. And then this other half, here's our actual sliding lock mechanism. And then this is the part on the inside of the door. So a nice little gasket here to seal it. That's how you lock and unlock. Well, you open this from there like that it seems. And then your 4 batteries go into here. Don't know what that looks to be like a reset button of some sort, but very, very nice. Slide that back on for now. Looks like that comes off pretty easy though. You just kind of get your finger in there and pop it off. There's the actual inside of it. Little battery there. All right, well, that's it for the unboxing. Now I guess let's take this stuff into the kitchen and get our old lock off the door, and then let's go through the process of getting this one on the door, and then we'll pull out our app and go through the setup process. Gotta add this to our sticker collection over here. Put it right there. As DJ Kelly says, another one. Now let's get all this into the kitchen. So we've got to take off our current deadbolt. So let's start that whole process. When you come back, there'll just be a hole here. half down. Now just these two screws and the whole deadbolt is out. Now once your door looks like this, you're ready to install your Wyze Lock Bolt. So this is everything laid out on the table. These label which is the top, so that'll go in that way. And then there's the screws for here as well as here, batteries, and these parts put all of this together. So we're gonna start with this and two of these screws. And while I'll show you most of this, there's actually a nice detailed description of how it all goes together, of course. And this is very helpful in your setup. But I'll definitely be going over most of this with you right here in this video. I will peel off this sticker here to reveal our nice clean bolt. And we'll take two of these and go put this in our door. So find the top and just slide it in here. Nice and snug fit. You see top at the top there. So now we'll just screw in the two included screws. All right, that should be in there. So next we take our keypad assembly and we will route these two prongs through those two holes and slide our cable right underneath like this. And so now you see they go through like so, and the cable slid through the bottom, and then when we put the back plate on, the two screws go into those screws to hold this on the front. And now we'll grab these two and our plate. And then we'll slide those two screws through these two holes to go into those two holes to make it all one piece like this. Oh, and the cable there just slides through that little hole, and it even tells you up. And there we go. Now our cable's through and we've started these two in. I'll tighten those two screws and then the whole thing will be one piece. And there we go. Our screws are in and our lock is one solid piece now. You don't see where the old lock was. All right, so we've popped off our back again, and now we should just be able to take this and slide this right through this hole to line up with all of that, and we plug our cable in right in there. And so since we're in the setup process and our door is unlocked, we'll make sure this is to the unlocked position, so when we put it in, we'll turn it that way to lock it. So let's slide this through and plug in our cable. And so you can see how that lined up with their test mark. And now we'll just feed this through. And so now that this is on, we got a screw that goes here and a screw that goes down here to tighten it. Got that screw in, I have that screw in, and now our lock is working like normal. I do need to pull this out. This is the old one, so let me pull this off. There we go. Now that's out of the way. But for now, I don't know if that's closing all the way. Okay, so I'm actually gonna have to drill some of this out. I'm not gonna bore you guys with that. I'm gonna skip that part for you. But we're gonna go ahead and get the batteries in here, start the setup process with the Wyze Lock Bolt. All right, and our last but not least, battery. And now look at that, we got power. So now we can pop our back on place here. There we go, our Wyze Lock Bolt is installed. Good. All right, let's get into the app. So of course we'll come into our Wyze app, and then we will come up here to add a device, select add device, and then home and Wyze Lock Bolt. So this will tell you a full installation guide similar to what I showed you already. So we'll skip through all of this because we did all of it. Insert provided screws, install included batteries. All right, begin setup. So press and hold the pairing button for 3 seconds. Once you release the button, 3 beeps will sound and the keypad will flash. And that is our pairing button. All right, so let's hold this button for 3 seconds. 3. There's the 3 beeps. So we will click next. Turn on your Bluetooth to let Wyze enable. My Bluetooth should already be on. Yeah, my Bluetooth is on. All right, searching for Wyze Lock Bolt. And there it goes. Connecting to Wyze Lock Bolt, connected to Wyze Cloud. Now, as I've mentioned, this does not have Wi-Fi, so you can only use this when you're within so many feet of the bolt. So it's finishing the setup now. Hey, look at that. Close your door and manually lock deadbolt. This step calibrates the motors so it knows which position corresponds with a locked states. That's locked for me. I wonder if that'll classify as locked for it, or if it will not. Hey, there we go, that worked. So we're gonna call this carport door. So there we go, carport door bolt. And now we're gonna create a code, so 4 to 8 digits. All right, make me a code. So just some helpful information that you get when you're setting this up. So don't forget your code. And I consent. All right, now we're doing the fingerprint setup. After hearing 2 beeps, place your finger on the fingerprint scanner. Thanks, now lift your finger off and repeat. All right, well, guess I gotta unlock it. All right, so I want it to be my thumb. Place your finger on it again. 1 of 8 scans complete. So it seems like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, setup complete. And now that's if I want to share it with somebody, but we use the same account, so maybe later. And it's showing that it's unlocked. So let's close and see what happens. Maybe I won't have to drill out the door. Let's just try. There we go. So it knows to only turn that far because that's as far as my lock goes in. So I don't have to drill that out. Very nice. Little history there. Okay, cool. Now let's click on the settings here. Carport door, one-time code, calibrate. So let's see, what's the auto lock? Auto lock automatically locks your door when it's unlocked for a certain amount of time. So let's enable that, and we will say 60 seconds. And you can even disable that during certain hours. That's nice. Access settings. So that's me, one code, and a fingerprint. I wonder if I can add. I can. So I'm gonna just add my other fingerprint as well as my wife's fingerprint. So we're gonna click add fingerprint and give our consent. And after hearing 2 beeps, so this time I'm gonna use my right thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go, fingerprint saved. So, and it must have just auto locked because it's been 60 seconds. So let me, do I have to press? That is instantly fast. I gotta give that props. So that's easily where I can add other users. So give them names, scheduled access codes, fingerprints, etc. Very cool. And the auto lock, the volume, high, normal, and one-time codes, calibrate sharing device info. So that's it. Wow, very nice. So let me go outside now. First, close this and let's pop this back on. There we go. Now we're gonna close the door and it should auto lock in just a moment. There it was. So now the door is locked. So all I have to do is hit this unlock button, which lights up the keypad, and then I'm in my house. Very, very nice. So then I come in and can just close it, and in 60 seconds it'll lock itself, and I didn't even have to drill it out. That's just amazing. And for those curious, it does show up just like a regular Wyze device. Small little FYI, if you plan to use the same pin as someone else, like if you and your husband have a favorite pin that y'all use, you'll just have to do it under one account because it won't let you have 2 of the same pin. I've got to throw this on, but I ain't gonna bore you with that. And that should do it for our Wyze Lock Bolt. Very easy to set up. I love the fact that there is a calibration option to where, as you saw, it did not even turn all the way, but it still works. My door is locked because it's been 60 seconds, so it set the timer and locked itself. Adding users and access codes and fingerprints seems very, very easy and straightforward, as I showed you in the app, and honestly, it's instant. That's quick. That's really quick. And I wonder, So you actually don't even have to hit that unlock button. You can just walk up and touch your fingerprint and it's ready to go. Cannot beat that. 2 massive thumbs up to the folks over at Wyze. To make this at the price point it's at, they are completely blowing everyone else out of the water. And with it being Bluetooth instead of Wi-Fi, there's a lot of people that prefer having a Bluetooth smart lock than a Wi-Fi hackable smart lock. So of course, I'll have one of these linked down below in the description if you'd like to grab one for yourself. And I think that will do it for the Wyze Lock Bolt. Click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. It's hot, so I'm gonna get out of here. And I'll see you in the next video. Deuces. Got a new badge in the app as well. Heck yeah.